A beautiful aerial look of downtown Minneapolis and Target Field. The Mariners take on the Twins. Next. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Central leading Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. Set to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander, ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. Austin Jackson will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. And he's set down, one away. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Seth Smith will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little six-game dry spell at the plate. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Out of play off to the right. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball three.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Robinson Cano will stand in here in a matchup of two guys who know each other pretty well.
Yeah, teammates for a long time, and I'd say that maybe favors the hitter a little bit, but I guess it could work both ways.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. On the ground to second base, this could be two. A bare hand for one. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. James Paxton is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Leadoff hitter is set as we begin the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, number 70.
And that misses ball one.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll trot out our scouting report to give you a better indication as what kind of pitches you'll see from this 25-year-old lefty going forward. Danny Santana steps in now. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
With that one, it's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with one away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Joe Mauer will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer, 2-0 now.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Number 61 will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. There are the American League RBI leaders we just alluded to a moment ago. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Nelson Cruz will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate.
Nelson Cruz.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. That's slicing, just foul. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Kyle Seager will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now the first pitch. And Hughes will start him with a changeup. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Batting sixth, right fielder,
Justin Ruggiano will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. In there for strike one, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Come on now, let's get a game right here.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive to left. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marco Scutaro will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
1-1.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here comes the 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Torrey Hunter will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch coming. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is fouled straight back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
As far as rookie pitchers are concerned, he looks pretty poised out there. He doesn't have that deer in the headlights look that many guys have. He's just going about his business, and he gets the pop up there.
Brian Dozier will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Fouled straight back. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Brad Miller will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Brad Miller.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Two and two.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Logan Morrison, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Logan Morrison will stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 3-2 coming from Hughes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Number 70 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. It remains 0-0. Vargas will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Number 19.
Fouled back. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, he started to go up the ladder there, but then he realized in time that he wasn't going to get there.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go, Twins!
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cruz is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 70.
Number 70 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Danny Santana will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, so the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it lately. He's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
Joe Mauer will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Come on!
A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. 3 innings in the books, still no score on the show. Austin Jackson will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
For the Mariners, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Seth Smith will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Come on, Quinn.
swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And the catch is made, 1 away.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Come on now, let's go.
In there at the letters 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, that's as good as a strikeout there. If this ball gets by him, it's an easy run, but he's in a good fielding position here, and he'll make the play and hold that runner at third base.
Nelson Cruz will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Let's get it down, right here. Right now.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike 1.
Get out here.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
One on the way from Hughes. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Number 61 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 61.
All right, Twins.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Marco Scutaro will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Let's go, guys.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by him to the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Torii Hunter waits on deck. Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Right fielder number 48, Torii Hunter.
Torii Hunter will dig in. He popped out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And now with that runner on third and one away, you need to stay smart at the plate, realizing that they might be working around you to put you on. So you can't go up there chasing some pitches out of the zone.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
The first two pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
3-0 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
The 3-0 pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he misses with one here. It's ball four. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Second walk here in the fourth inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and two strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
And a wasted pitch there. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Stay out of the double play.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Vargas will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Kyle Seager will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Seattle, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
2-0 on the way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Looking a little off here to start the 5th.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
He's gonna go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Not exactly the finest of starts to the inning out there on the mound. A walk followed by a wild pitch. This is a good time to go out there and say, hey, what's up?
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And he's retired, one away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Brad Miller will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Santana is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Logan Morrison will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Throw it anywhere.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Lined into left center. Dives and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Kurt Suzuki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled back. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Get a hit. Come on.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Number 70 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Let him go.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. And this has to be a big concern here This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Danny Santana will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
One run, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here comes a 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Joe Mauer will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. So one run on no base hits, one error, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 1 and the Mariners nothing. Mike Zunino will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that's in there for strike one. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike one, strike two, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Austin Jackson will dig in. He doubled his last time. And there's the fastball from Hughes. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Seth Smith.
Seth Smith will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Now Hughes readies the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
3-0 now. Robinson Cano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Dominic Leone will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
52, Dominic Leone.
Number 61 will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Marco Scutaro will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A chance here for Miller at short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Torrey Hunter will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Fouled straight back. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Charlie Furbush will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 41, Charlie Furbush.
Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
Brian Dozier will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nelson Cruz will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Number 70 is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Kyle Seager will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Hard hit towards center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
Justin Ruggiano will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Fouled back. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Or take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brad Miller will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Miller.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Mariners strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Vargas will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, number 19.
In there for strike 1.
You're above 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
Number 70 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that misses 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Now 3-1. You can afford to look middle in and really turn on something if you get it.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Danny Santana will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Yep, they're able to get that force at second base, but that's it. So meanwhile, that go-ahead run gets to move up 90 feet. He's now standing on third.
Joe Mauer will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Yeah, this ball definitely had 3-run homer potential written on it right off the bat. And he didn't miss it by much as it winds up banging off the wall out there. The good news for him, though, he winds up with the next best thing, a 2-run triple.
Yorvis Medina will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Number 61 will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And And this ball will be chopped foul. Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
The 2-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway for him.
Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Twins are in front, 3-1. Logan Morrison will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. A funny thing happened on the way to his shutout in the last inning. Any surprise that he's back out there for the 8th?
Well, if it's me, I think I let the bullpen try and take me home, but he might have said something between innings that made his manager change his mind, so he's back out there.
And he gets around on this nicely as this is hit high and deep toward the right field corner. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Brian Dunsing is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 52, Brian Dunsing.
Chris Taylor will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Taylor.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now for Morrison, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. One and one.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. Austin Jackson will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Morrison off from second. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Willie Bloomquist will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Willie Bloomquist.
On the ground to third. And this gets through him at third as it skips right under his glove. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Robinson Cano will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Too low, 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
And the M's just need that one big hit that's been eluding them.
Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to...
Air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Nelson Cruz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Now a swing and a ground ball out to Dozier at short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Twins lead it 3-2. John Hicks is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 6, John Hicks.
Marco Scutaro will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
And a ball 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. There to take it in is Morrison, and that's out number 1.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Torrey Hunter will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Slurve in there, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And he lays off for ball 1.
But this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, the key on that play, do not panic. You've got the luxury of time that maybe you don't have at short or third, and he's able to regather this ball and make the play at first.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Grounded, foul. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Kyle Seager will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And here's a ball hit in the air. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Justin Ruggiano will get another shot. He homered his last time. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Oh, and I can already hear him when he gets back to the dugout. Man, I homered with that bat. Really? What do you got to go and break it for?
Brad Miller will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
And these guys continue to play good baseball, good fundamental baseball. And they finish off the 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Phil Hughes. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 3-2. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Phil Hughes. His record is now 7-1. Give the save to Glenn Perkins, his 18th. The loss goes to Charlie Furbush. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.